Hey, good morning, guys. This is the Fight Man's podcast. Today I'm going to cover a local fight in Texas, San Antonio, uh, between David Cardenas and Robert Ledesma. Got a few notes on them. I think this is for flyweight. Uh, yeah, I think it's flyweight. They both. Um, I think they both fought in that weight before, so I don't think it's a new weight class so much. So nobody's coming up, nobody's going down to fight anybody. I think so. I'll start with David. David is a younger fighter. Is about 8-0, maybe 9-0. I think he won his last three fights by knockout. Younger guy. He's either 19 or 20. I don't know, depending on which website you're looking at. And I watched his last fight, one of his last fights. I think it was in. No. I think that's. I'm sorry, I'm confusing Ledesma. Ledesma had a recent fight in October, but you know, he's a pretty good prospect, up and coming from the San Antonio area. Excuse me. Has a good jab. Uses jab to the body. Uses framing. Uses feints here and there. I think his hand speed is decent. Maybe he was just fighting to his opponent's level. Uh, I think he. The problem is, I think he can be countered. He uses the framing good though, so he can kind of manipulate his opponent's position and things like that. Because at the end of the day, with boxing, it's about hitting and not getting hit and stuff. So you can use the framing for that. I think he's utilizing that well. Got decent foot speed. He's light on his feet, which is good. He seems very in control. Not yeah. He's not. He doesn't lunge a lot of punches and stuff like that. I think he has yeah, he uses feints, decent head movement, quick feet. Yep. Can fight in the pocket as well. I kind of like what he was doing, what I was seeing. And he'll just keep developing that. I think he has a good foundation in fighting to keep being uh, effective in winning fights and stuff. I think he can switch stances as well. I don't know if that's consistent in all his fights. Because he's a local fighter. Sometimes the fights are not uploaded anywhere. But I was checking the boxing schedule and seeing what fights were coming up, and I wanted to check him out. But yeah, it seems like he was in the fight that I saw. He switched his stance. He's orthodox, and he switched it to southpaw and stuff. So yeah, I like his skill set. I think he can possibly get up to lightweight. I think he's 115 now, 112 now, or something like that. So I think he can get up to 140, maybe 147. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Robert Ledesma, 37 years old. I think he's 3-13 or something like that. He has a crazy win-loss record from the San Antonio area as well. I don't know. I don't know. The last fight I saw him was in October. With a young man from Maryland, Iceman. I think his nickname is the Iceman or something. Black dude with the cornrows, or yeah, I think cornrows. And it was just like an easy fight, to be honest. And that's kind of how I'm seeing this fight play out. I think that his last opponent was faster than David Cardenas. But it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't see much skill with Robert. Almost feels like he just fights for the paycheck sometimes. But 37 years old, 3-13. he's tough. He can get. I mean, he has looping punches, slower feet, not really sophisticated. Doesn't throw many combos, telegraphs punches, not very good head movement. Doesn't use feints. It's like I had more cons than pros, to be honest. The only pro I had was that he's kind of tough. He seems like he's a tough guy, but I don't know. He's suspect chin. Like I think it's just gonna be a walk in the park for David Cardenas and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not. I don't. It's not really going to be an interesting fight. I don't think. I think David Cardenas will win by knockout, increasing his streak to 4 knockouts in a row. And then set himself up for next year. I think he had 5. This is his 5th fight this year, and stuff. So, there's journeymans, there's stars, and all that. I don't know what Robert Ledesma would be considered, and stuff. So. I think it's a headline for a promotional fight. This triple something promotions on November 23rd on the Saturday. So we'll see what happens. I got David Cardenas, maybe first round or second or third round knockout. If anything, it might be a TKO. Robert might quit on his stool and things like that. It might be his last fight. Who knows? 3-13. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I got right now for my prediction for that fight. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. This is the Fight Man's Podcast with Willem Zavell signing out. God bless.